I thought I got it wrong. I thought van life wasn't sustainable, and maybe I chased a dream that wasn't actually possible with a toddler and 2 dogs. I thought I'd gone from living in a cage to complete freedom, and maybe what I really needed was somewhere in the middle. Balance. I convinced myself that balance meant having a house and a van, stability and freedom. It made complete sense. After all, that's what I'd always been taught. Children need a house, and a house is stability and security. And after everything we've been through, I genuinely believed that's what I needed. Hi, I'm Danielle, and welcome to the Wildlife Way. I'm a single mum raising my son Lucas alongside our 2 dogs while creating a life that's slower, simpler and more guided by alignment than expectation. Today's video is the story of how I thought I'd found stability, only to realise I'd been searching for the wrong thing all along. When we came back from travelling, I wasn't myself anymore. I'd broken my foot, we'd been through illness after illness, the dogs nearly died, and I was mentally and physically exhausted. I wasn't dreaming about a house, I was dreaming about a bath, warm food, comfort. And because I'd spent my whole life believing stability looked like 4 walls, I mistook recovery for the life I actually wanted. Everyone around me told me I was making the right decision, and honestly, I thought they were right. The strange thing is, those months abroad were also some of the happiest days of my life. I experienced presence in a way I'd never known before. I'd lose track of time. I'd watch Lucas discover the world, the dogs running free, different cultures and languages, the mountains, the oceans, simple mornings outside the van. I felt more alive than I ever felt. But beneath all of that, an old pattern was still running the show. I didn't know how to stop. Even when I found somewhere I loved, I kept moving because somewhere deep inside me, rest still felt unsafe. If I'd stopped, I felt lazy. If I wasn't constantly moving, I felt like I was failing. Looking back now, van life didn't break me. Burnout did. When I got the house, I felt relieved, mostly because I thought Lucas finally had the stability everyone talks about. I unpacked, I bought things for the house, I rested, and honestly, the first few weeks, that's exactly what I needed. But there was this feeling I couldn't quite explain. I was grateful, very grateful. But gratitude and alignment aren't always the same thing. Something just didn't feel right. Then something unexpected happened. The first couple of times I took the van back out, I couldn't wait to come home. The house had become my place of recovery, and the van reminded me of survival, of exhaustion, of everything that happened at the end of the trip. So I'd enjoy the day, come home, feel relieved for about 10 minutes, then I'd sit there and feel like I was rotting away. I kept thinking, why don't I feel happy? Why doesn't this feel like enough? I was putting pressure on myself to just be grateful, but deep down I wasn't satisfied. Then one day, without planning it, I stopped trying to travel, I stopped trying to push, I stopped trying to see everything. I sat still, I watched the birds, stayed somewhere simply because I wanted to, and without even noticing, the van stopped feeling like survival, it started feeling like home. I realized the problem had never been the van, the problem had been the pace I was living. Then I looked around the house and I had this strange thought, a thought that for another family or another version of me, this house would be perfect. It's beautiful, it's safe, it's everything I'd spent years believing I was supposed to want. But it just isn't me, and saying that doesn't make houses wrong. It just means I finally stopped trying to fit into a life that belongs to somebody else. People think my favourite part of van life is the mountains, and honestly sometimes it is, but you know what else I love? Quiet car parks, watching the rain hit the roof, listening to the birds arguing in the trees, and watching people come and go, the world waking up, the lights changing, the traffic slowing as the evening arrives. I know that probably sounds ridiculous, but I realized I don't just love nature, I love witnessing life, and the van lets me experience the world in a way that feels safe. For most of my life I hid inside houses because it felt safer than the world. The van changed that. Now I can be part of the world without feeling exposed by it. It feels like this little cocoon, safe, warm, contained, like I get to experience life without having to force myself into it. Freedom means something completely different to me now. It isn't running away. It isn't having no responsibilities. It's feeling alive on an ordinary Tuesday. It's waking up and deciding where I want to drink my tea. It's staying somewhere because I love it, or leaving because my nervous system needs something different. For someone who spent most of her life trying to force herself through discomfort, that flexibility means everything. I don't have to shame myself anymore. I can simply adjust my environment to meet me where I am. Someone asked me recently, if someone gave you a beautiful mortgage-free house tomorrow but told you you were never allowed to travel in the van again, would you take it? My answer surprised even me. No, not because houses are bad, not because it's the wrong choice, but because I finally know what makes me feel alive. I thought I was choosing stability, but what I was really searching for was somewhere my nervous system could finally soften. I thought that place was a house. It turns out it was never the building, it was the feeling, and somehow I found that feeling inside a van. This is just the beginning of the next chapter. If you would like to follow our journey, I'd love for you to subscribe and come along for the ride. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.